Hello guys and welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and today we have some wonderful news coming up from Sylvan CIG on Spectrum, telling us about the progress of Gen 12 and performance improvements in 3.17. Guys, it is true that a lot of us have noticed some significant improvements in 3.17 in terms of performance, and here Sylvan CIG is very proud to announce the first big milestone that has been reached with Gen 12. Now, Gen 12 is not going to be completely final in 3.17, unfortunately. It's not going to be including, for example, ships or everything regarding buildings or planets. Right now we're just focusing on object scatters on planets as well as asteroids, but it's actually a good thing because there are tons, billions of objects scattered on planets. All these little rocks, for example, they do have a certain toll on performance. All the asteroids that you'll find in space, well, it should be now running a little bit smoothlier now when you are going to the Lagrange points or maybe around Yela. So that is wonderful. And however, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna get more FPS overall, but it is going to be bound by the render thread apparently. So to make it short, the improvement is based on your combination of CPU and GPU. Basically, how good your computer is going to be defining how effective the improvements are going to be with this 3.17. Now, again, as I said, it's just the very beginning, the very first iteration of Gen 12. In 3.18, we're going to have characters as well as ships, and in future updates, maybe 3.19 or 4.0, whatever it's going to be called, it's going to be including atmospheres and gas clouds, but as of right now it's not the case, and it's something that's in the pipeline, but they're not working on that right now. Now, for those wondering, this is not going to be the release of Vulkan, though they're still working on Vulkan, but it is nevertheless one step further towards major improvements in terms of performance in Star Citizen. And I mean, you can see that in the footage. I've been to New Babbage, I've been to also the asteroid field around Crusader L1, and I've had frame rates that I've never seen before, simply because of now that new Gen 12 renderer, which allows my computer to be more effective, I suppose, and have a much smoother experience in the game. So that is wonderful news. I'm so happy that this is coming along with 3.17. Another great unexpected improvement here with 3.17. We've had a lot of these small surprises coming out bit after bit, and since it's the very first iteration, they are going to be improving that system furthermore as we advance throughout the year, and will be very these will be very exciting times to checking out on the progress and see where it gets better and better. Speaking of getting better, we're having a decent patch in 3.17 PTU today. It is the U patch. Now, we still have some known issues, obviously. For example, AI combat ships still jitter during PvE combat. That is because of their desync improvements, which, well, it has improved desync, but not necessarily jittering. It seems, and this is what people have been reporting, it seems that the equipment loadout is stuck and remains highlighted gray. Yes, I have seen that myself. It also seems that the equipment in inventory doesn't equip properly the character and bounces back to inventory. That is, I think, the last major blocker that we're having here for 3.17 in the PTU. But we do have a couple of updates. They rebalance the atmospheric flight for the M50, the Razor, and the P52. They've also improved inventory and aids-up terminal responsiveness. And when it comes to bug fixes, mineable asteroids should now be scannable. We will definitely be giving it a shot. Tonight I'll be recording some continuum mining around Crusader L3. Killing an AI Hornet pirate should now correctly give combat assistant mission credit, finally, because before, well, those AI Hornet pirates were basically stalling, and the mission was blocked. You could not do anything when you were killing them, and the mission was not just advancing anymore. Now it's not the case, and that's wonderful to see. Logging back into a shipbed should now constantly bring player back into the PU instead of infinitely loading. Hallelujah. The HUD Inner Thoughts prompts should no longer interfere with the Starlifter or Mole MFDs. The Hull A turret should no longer be able to be equipped into other ships. Players should now be able to equip the Hull A nose turret back into a ship. Player animation should no longer freeze when entering the rock, and the rocks should no longer be blocking access to the Caterpillar derelict on Yela. With that come 1 Clown crash and 4 Sovereign crashes. It's wonderful. I encourage anyone who hasn't tried the P2 to check it out now. You are going to see some very noticeable improvement when it comes to performance. And let me know in the comment section down below, guys, how do you feel about the PTU? Have you tried it? Does it feel much better? We got a chance to win the Cutlass Black thanks to DJ Timo. All you have to do is to answer the question and subscribe to the channel in public settings. Also, if you want to help me out, I couldn't do all of that without all my supporters on Patreon or via the YouTube John membership, the YouTube John members. So to thank them, I have exclusive videos that I make every week, and also they'll have access to my Discord channel where there's another giveaway there, and it's a Fortnite Eye with the Fortunate Paint, thanks to Dr. Forbin. Thank you, Dr. Forbin, but also thank you, Eric Old, Geek Citizen, Captain Snake, and also Dr. Forbin. It's the Eradicator. Have a wonderful day. I will see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Joint membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.